Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fifth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 keys to lane, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 swans a swimming, 6 keys to lane, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 ladies waiting, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies waiting, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies waiting, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies waiting, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree, and a partridge in a pear tree.
And a cocktail just for me.
Yeah, it's going to be a Coco Loco here next week when we're on the Sky Princess, y'all. How about that? It's happy Monday morning to you. We hope you're having a great time here at the Rise and Shine show with Sea Lake Journeys.
Yes, so good morning and rise and shine for those of our new viewers, our new subscribers. Welcome to the Sea Lake Journey Morning Crew. I am Robin. This is Chet. And we are Sea Lake Journeys.
At least that's what they tell us anyway.
So we have our morning show Monday through Friday from 8 to 8:30. And on Saturdays, it's an hour show, and it starts at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
How about that?
And we are fastly approaching 1,100 subscribers.
Yes, we are dangerously close.
I know. We
4
are
more
so
people.
excited.
Oh, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell the mailman, tell the guy down the street, tell people you like, tell people you don't like, tell everybody. We only need 4 more because we're dangerously close to 1,100 subscribers.
And we now have, going along with the 1,100, we now have 11 members.
11 members.
And
how about that?
So we want to welcome our 2 new members who are Kathy Mills. Welcome to the membership.
Welcome to the membership. That's right.
Welcome to the membership.
One more time.
Welcome to the membership.
Woo!
And we also want to welcome Lori Barber to the membership, and they are both Pearl members.
That's right. And Kathy Mills invented the hashtag replay, and Lori Barber is like one of our star players on hashtag replay. Hey, Lori and Kathy, if you're not here this morning, we see you on hashtag replay, don't we?
So one more time, are you ready?
Yep.
Welcome to the membership.
Welcome to the membership. Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the membership.
One more time. Welcome to the membership. Woo! How about that?
We really do appreciate each and every one of you. And as you know, if you're part of our membership, even though you don't have a channel, your name will be included in our credits.
That's
if you
right.
noticed, our credits this morning included these two lovely ladies who are now members of the Sea Lake Journey crew.
That's right. You do not have to be a YouTube channel. You can be anybody and be a member. How about that?
And we appreciate the support. The support means so much to us. We just cannot express how much your support means to us.
Yes, it's fantastic. We appreciate it.
So today our topic is continuing with our Christmas theme is Christmas cookies.
Cookies and candy. We just lumped them all together.
Christmas cookies.
And you know what kind of Christmas cookie we had here this morning? We had gluten-free Oreo.
So we have
how many? When you think
not much of a Christmas cookie, but
when you think of Christmas cookies, do you think of gluten-free Oreos?
well, let's say good morning to let me say one cookie, and then we'll welcome people in the chat, and then maybe they'll have their
cookies up.
Yeah. So you want me to go first?
Go ahead.
I got a couple.
Go ahead.
Traditional macaroons.
Traditional macaroons.
Because they look like snow, the coconut does.
Yes.
And the other traditional one is snowballs.
Snowballs.
Which are the sugar cookie rolled in white powdered sugar, and they're look like little snowballs. So that's my two cookies I'm going to start off with.
How about that?
And Law Jones has our quote of the day up for us.
Yes, he does.
Good morning, Law Jones.
Thank you, Mr. Law Jones, for bringing us a quote of the day. He actually gives us two of them, too.
I see that.
And the first one is, all I'm saying is you rarely see someone crying with a cookie in their hands. That is the truth. There's something about a cookie that just makes you happy.
And Elf number 83 said that.
Elf 83. Woo! Here's one of my favorite quotes ever. And it says, I would give you a cookie, but I ate it. And that's from the Cookie Monster on Sesame Street. One of my favorite quotes of all time. I would give you a cookie, but I ate it. Even if it's a gluten-free Oreo, yeah, I ate that too.
There you go.
Law says, does anyone remember the Hallmark book Ginger Bears?
Yes.
About the cookies that came to life each night and finished the holiday choirs?
Yes.
Or chores?
Chores, the holiday
chores.
chores. Yes. Mm-hmm. As well as, there are lots of stories where talking about little fairies or whatever come to life at night to finish the chores of the people that they're living with.
But when your cookies do it,
I know, right? It's even better. And we want to say good morning to Paul with PSV Odyssey.
Good morning, Paul.
And of course, we have TNT's Casa of Captivating Cruising.
That's right. That's
I said
Tom
it
and
right
Terry.
This time. I've been practicing.
Casa of Captivating Cruising. Love the name, Tom. It's great. Law Jones says, I can still remember Cookie Monster saying that to a little 4-ish-year-old girl. It was great. That's right. It was great.
And we have Mark the Shark. Get those salutes up, everybody, because Mark the Shark is in the house.
Actually, he is on the Harmony of the Seas this morning, and we were all sitting there, Tom from TNT, Casa of Fantastic Cruising, and Law Jones and me, we were all sitting there watching, and the Gaylors too, looking at Mark the Shark over there on Harmony of the Seas in Nassau this morning.
And when I came in, I saw the close-up. They actually got a close-up on people standing on their balconies and everything, but the ship got in front of what was that other ship? There was another ship in the way, and I was like, man, they wish they would have done that like 5 minutes earlier, or at least I could have seen it 5 minutes earlier.
We were watching it for about a half hour in there this morning, but she was getting ready.
But we were waving at you, Mark, and we put up the link for the camera in the chat for anyone that wanted to kind of come in and see as well. I wish I would have gotten that in the chat earlier, but you know what? Robin still has to get dressed for work, right?
Well, Mark the Shark says, hello, my favorite people. Just wanted to say I love you guys. Yes, we're about to pull into Nassau in about 10 minutes, and you won't believe who is behind us. That's right. It's Wonder of the Seas.
Wonder of the Seas.
Check us out.
That's what I said.
That's right. These two gigantic ships are going into Nassau at the same time, along with about 4 other ships that are already there. It is getting crowded
and
in
we
Nassau
have the
today.
Gaylords are in the house with us. Good morning, Gaylords. So nice to see you.
Good morning, Gaylords. Woohoo!
And they say that when they grow up, they want to be just like Mark.
We all do. We all do. They say, good morning, everyone. I have to get ready for an appointment. He's heading to the doctor, and he's going to be listening while he's on his way. John, we hope you're going to get some good news this morning, okay? You're going to get good news. It's going to be all right.
And here's Mark Shark talking about that Zoom in.
Oh, yeah. He says, I cannot believe this guy that operates the webcam did not get a close-up on the top deck. Said that was happened yesterday when we were leaving Port Everglades. The webcam never got onto the top, though. Well, we were looking for you, and we were waving at everybody in a white shirt because Mark said he's wearing a white shirt. Hey, there he is. Oh, go ahead. There he is.
And good morning, Scott. So nice to have you with us.
Scott is also driving and listening this morning. Scott, no matter where you're going, if you're going to work, if you're going to the Howdy Doody factory this morning to check on the Howdy Doody, see how they're coming along for Christmas because they're giving them away again this year, I hear. Or maybe we're going to stay home and play with the Howdy Doody you got back in 1953. Mark the Shark says, got to remember, guys, this is the first time in history that Harmony and Wonder of the Seas have been in the same port together, and they've never even seen each other before. What are they going to think?
Here's the rest of it.
Oh, you're bringing the two biggest boys in Royal Caribbean and Nassau. It's going to be so packed.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and stay on the cruise ship. On this one, brother, that's a lot, of people. Just those 2 ships alone is going to dump off 10,000
Whatever you want to do, you better have booked it early. And the Fearless Ramblers in the house with us. Good morning, Fearless Rambler.
Howdy, Fearless Rambler.
And Eddie Lugo. Good morning, Eddie.
Yo, 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 Eddie.
And Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. Good morning.
Good morning, Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla.
And we talked about this yesterday, and we need to give a shout out to our moderators, Chet.
Our moderators, yes. We have some fantastic far out and moderators, and yes, we've got them, and no, you can't have them. They're the best. And this morning we have Law Jones, Leonard Family Fun, and Eddie Lugo Studios in here moderating for us.
Yes.
Wow, they're awesome.
Is that all the ones we got in there moderating for
I
us?
think that's who we have this morning.
We have Eddie, Law Jones, Leonard Family Fun.
Maybe it's time to give somebody else a wrench.
Oh, and the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla.
Oh, Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla. There we go. That's right.
Yeah.
We forgot we gave them a blue wrench too.
And Mark the Shark.
And Mark the Shark.
Yes.
Cannot forget Mark the Shark.
We love our moderators. Thank you all so very much. You do a fabulous job.
Fabulous job, moderators.
We make you work harder than any other channel.
We're trying not to. We're trying to make it easier.
And Jeffrey Schmidt is here with us with the joke of the day. Good morning, Jeffrey.
And it's a one-liner. He says, think about this. That awkward moment when you leave a store without buying anything, and all you can think is, act natural, you're innocent. Do you ever feel awkward? You go in a store and you walk around for a half hour and you realize, I don't want anything in here, and you have to walk out with nothing.
I used to say, when you go to Walmart, you just need to leave $100 at the door greeter and go into the store.
Yeah.
Because you're probably not going to come out with less than $100.
I came in to get a pineapple.
And good morning to the Bone Tired Travelers. So nice to have you with us this morning. And Captain Billy.
Captain Billy.
Captain Billy.
Ahoy, Captain Billy.
Tanisha is bringing us the day of the day.
You always say Captain Billy's here. Everybody's
here.
Leonard Family Fun says, good morning. We're getting ready to work, but happy National Bathtub Party Day. You know, our bathtub is big enough to have a party.
Our bathtub is fully big enough to have a party.
We can get, depends on who they are. We can get more people. National Repeal Day, National Sacher Torte Day, a unique type of chocolate cake. Okay. And happy International Ninja Day. Celebrate.
And Bone Tired Traveler says, bathtub party?
Oh, yeah.
That's a little embarrassing face they got going on there. Here's Leonard Family Fun in regards to that.
Yeah, Leonard Family Fun says that Bone Tired Travels. Yes, today we skipped the shower for a bath in the tub. Everyone does it, and it's a party. Don't forget the bubbles.
And so here's Bone Tired.
Waking up with a bang. Oops, I mean bath. Maybe both. Maybe both.
And Tanisha's reminding everyone to hit that thumbs up. Thank you guys so
Thank
very
you, Tanisha.
much. And okay, so here we go with cookies.
All right, TNT's Casa of
wait just a second. Good morning, James. So nice to have you with us.
Hey, James Cantonese. Oh, TNT's Casa of Captivating Cruising says, we made sugar cookies with Christmas cutouts, and my siblings and I decorated them each year.
Yes.
Oh yeah, did you like put the sprinkle stuff on them, like the red glitter and the green glitter and all
the
that?
icing where you try to get it all perfect going around the outside.
Oh yeah, the white icing
and
too.
You make them Christmas tree shape and wreath shape and Santa Claus shape.
I never cared for eating those, but they were kind of fun to make. Yeah.
What is this here?
Law Jones says, Sea Legs, you once said Royal Caribbean has ship cams and you can watch, but I forgot how to access it. Oh, I don't know about Royal Caribbean. I know that Princess has the ship cams. I look at the Princess cams all the time. And I don't know. Royal Caribbean probably does too. I've never actually gone on there to see. But for me, I go into the Princess.
One day we'll have to put up links for all the webcams.
Yeah,
we'll
do that.
When we come back from our cruise, we'll put up links for those. And we'll also put up links for you can see which ships are in which port. That's fun too. I like seeing that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I like seeing that if you put in, where the ship is, you can actually see that it's halfway between, Nassau and whatever.
I learned the one we got this morning there to see Mark the Shark. He's the one that told us about how to find all that. So thanks, Mark.
The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla.
It says, try to be worth knowing rather than well known. Oh, that's good. Try to be worth knowing rather than well known. I like that.
And Leonard Family Fun's telling us thank you for the shout out to the moderators. And good morning, Elaine. So nice to have you with us.
Good morning to you.
Let's see. And Mark the Shark is reminding everyone to give us a thumbs up.
Okay, we'll take a thumbs up.
We will. And we have hold on one second. Jennifer from Embarkation Nation. I do believe Embarkation Nation just hit a new milestone.
Did they?
They did. And Jennifer, put in the chat what your new milestone was.
Yeah, what was your milestone?
So exciting. I don't want to give it away. I want her to tell us.
Okay, let's
And here's the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla.
I'm tired of chasing my dreams. I'm just going to find out where they are headed and meet them there later.
I think the same thing. I'm just going to head right on over there to them. And then here's Jeffrey Schmidt. Ninja Day.
Ninja Day. I rappelled out of helicopters and buildings before I retired from law enforcement. Does this count as ninja? Yeah, I did the same thing on the helicopters myself there, Jeffrey. So I don't feel like a ninja, though, because I think you got to wear that black thing and have a big sword.
Here's Embarkation Nation's that I knew this, but I wanted her to say it because sometimes, when other people say it for you, it's like, I want to say that myself. Yes. So we want to say congratulations to Embarkation Nation for hitting their 130 subscribers.
Hey, if anybody hits a milestone,
tell us what your milestone is.
Put it in the chat.
Always.
We like celebrating with you. How about that?
I want everyone in our chat to know two things. Number one, if you ever see someone in this chat that you are not familiar with and you would like to connect with, all you have to do is look at one of those people with the little wrench and let's just say it's Eddie. Hey, Eddie, would you mind putting my link up? Because our moderators have permission to put anyone's link up. If you have a milestone on your channel that you want to share, like Jennifer just did, by all means, we love celebration. We're all about celebrating. We're going to celebrate something around here. Why
do you think we got squeaky toys and blowing toys and stuff like that?
And here, Mark the Shark wants to remind us of something.
Oh, as a reminder, you can go back to Nassau webcam around between 4:30 and 6, and you'll get to see Wonder of the Seas and Harmony of the Seas leave together. I might have to say that's priceless. Yeah, those are good videos too. We when we were on the Caribbean Princess, we had the Allure of the Seas in front of us, and so I was catching the side of the ship while that Allure of the Seas was leading us out. We have a short
out there about that too. I have a short to put out there about that.
Yeah, maybe we'll put that short up then. Yeah.
And
we have a regular video too.
Yeah, a regular video as well.
And Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla say, well, I always say better a witty fool than a foolish wit.
and Jennifer, they're so excited for 130. Every milestone you hit is exciting.
It is.
When people say, 130, that's nothing. We've got 2,000. But when they hit 130, it was
were excited. I know when we hit 130, I was like, woohoo!
I remember when we hit 50, we thought, oh my God, 50 people actually want to watch us. This is exciting.
Yeah.
Let's see. Give us some more cookies. So let's, I'll come back to the chat.
Oh, well, you know what? The oldest cookie that's called a Christmas cookie is the gingerbread cookie.
Yes.
Gingerbread cookie. You know who started that?
Who started
Queen
that?
Elizabeth I.
Did she really?
Yep. Her men of the court, the courtiers, she liked them so much that she honored them by having cookies made out of gingerbread. And that's why they were shaped like little men, gingerbread men.
I did not know
Elizabeth
that.
I. Imagine that. Henry VIII's daughter.
I did not know that. So I want to say something about gingerbread cookies, though. So our granddaughter, the year that the year after Chet lost his leg, because he lost his leg, just before Thanksgiving. And it was the following year, she went to Publix to make gingerbread cookies. And so you had to make an appointment and pay in advance. And they only made enough cookies for the children that were coming to decorate the cookies, right? So the baker's going around, he's got all these gingerbread men on this baking tray, and he's picking them up and he's putting them on each and every child's plate so that they can decorate them. Well, my granddaughter was last. And when he picked up the cookie, its leg fell off. And my daughter said that the baker was just mortified. Oh my gosh, I don't have another cookie to give her. My granddaughter, on the other hand, was so excited. She says, I got a Papa Gingerbread Man. I got a Papa Gingerbread Man. And my daughter had to explain to the baker that her Papa is an amputee. And she was so excited. She decorated that gingerbread and looked just like Chet. She gave him a white beard and a white mustache.
She thought that baker made that cookie special just for her. I mean, she goes, wow, he made this cookie just for me. Yeah, how about that? That's pretty cool.
So, and gingerbread men, I remember getting gingerbread men, and you made them dance along. You were like, dance along the gingerbread man. He's like, what part of the gingerbread man am I going to eat first? I ate hands first, and then I ate feet, because he could still dance without hands, but he couldn't dance without feet. And his head was always last. I never wanted to eat his head. What about you? How did you eat?
I ate his head first. I didn't want my food looking at me. My food is looking at me. No, he's not.
So I love the way that everyone is congratulating Embarkation Nation in the chat.
Yes,
and of course, Eddie Lugo put their link up. Thank you for that, Eddie Lugo. And
thanks,
we
Eddie.
have Ocean to Oceans with us this morning.
Ocean to Ocean.
Ocean to Ocean.
Are you back from your cruise there, or are you still out there on that ship?
I think they're back.
I think they might be back.
I'm pretty sure they're back. Let's see. So here's Leonard Family Fun.
Yesterday was National Cookie Day. Me and Bobby will celebrate today.
There you go.
Woo, woo. Hey, let me give you some advice on cookies. If you have to eat gluten-free cookies, get the ones called Glutino, Glutino.
They are so good.
They're better than the gluten-free Oreos.
So I bought the Oreo brand gluten-free, and we bought this brand.
Glutino.
Yeah. And Glutino is so much better than the Oreo.
I was surprised by that.
He's an Oreo cookie connoisseur.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here.
PSV Odyssey says, I like those cookies in the purple tin.
And those are shortbread cookies.
Oh, are they?
Yes, shortbread cookies come in that tin. And shortbread cookies are a traditional Christmas cookie.
Oh, how about that?
Because a lot of times they'll put the colored sugar crystals on them, or sometimes they're, mostly they're red sugar crystals or green sugar crystals or the clear sugar crystals. I love them too. And another one that I like is the bow ties.
Bow ties.
They're the ones that are shaped like the little bow tie with Santa Claus, but the center of it is usually like raspberry jam. Oh. And some people make them as thumbprints.
I remember those,
it's a thumbprint, a round one. You put your thumbprint in it, and then you put the raspberry jam in the center. Oh, those are so good.
What about those big blue tins of butter cookies? They're called butter cookies. They're coming in big blue tins.
Yeah, butter cookies.
I didn't think they sounded good, but customers used to bring them to us all the time back when I worked in the dealership, and they actually were good.
What's Martin Shark saying?
Martin Shark says, see, like Judy, just let you know, I did find my buddy Captain Johnny. What happens to run how many overseas? And yes, I will make sure before I get off the cruise ship that he will subscribe and watch you. Mark the Shark.
We love you, Mark the Shark. We love you. Tell him we only need 4 more subscribers to hit 1,100.
That's right. Tell him he better hurry up. He's going to be in that first 1,100.
And the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I know that. I love that story. That was a great story.
Oh, you can catch mine because he's only got one leg. I'm the one-legged gingerbread man.
Oh my goodness, that's just too funny. And Jennifer, you are most welcome. You do not have to thank us for that. You are very most welcome. Always, always. And let's see. Oops. My chat. What is this? Did I pass this already?
I don't know. Hit it up there again.
Right there.
Oh, it says Martin Shark says, yes, I got the chef table tonight. Oh, the chef's table tonight and the captain's table tomorrow night. Woohoo! All right.
Martin and Eddie Lugo says, Jeff, I believe you are the gingerbread man.
Oh, hey, he's the gingerbread / gorilla man. How about that?
Let's see. And so Captain Billy says Danish butter cookies. That was one
Danish butter cookies. Yes, they are.
Yes.
Yep.
And here's Jennifer.
We made our first gingerbread house with Chloe last night, but she was more about eating the icing and the candy than building a house.
Okay, are you ready for this huge shout out? Thank you for the super chat.
Yes.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. One more time.
Thank you for the super chat. How about that?
Ocean to ocean travel. We are back from our cruise. It was absolutely wonderful. We did get to watch you live once on there, Bruce, and
Yes.
It looked like a great time. You sitting there, you had a couple of friends with you, and y'all had some great shirts on too, by the way. Very festive.
Right. Very festive.
For the Caribbean, it was working great, man. It was going on. Thank you for that. Again, Ocean Travel. If you need travel agents, if you need travel advice,
Ocean
right there.
Travel.
And their link is in our page.
Yes, and that's when you go to our homepage now, because you have to have at least 8 members, and the members rotate on the page because they only show 8 at a time. On our homepage, you'll see where it says members, and the little circle icon of everybody is there.
Mm-hmm.
And every day it'll rotate to another one, to another one, to another one. So I just love it. I love it. Yeah. Okay, so let me back up here to a second because I got so excited. Did we read this from Jennifer?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
And here's TNT.
My favorite is the chocolate chip fresh out of the oven with vanilla bean on them.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
I can't remember in the Caribbean where we were at one year, but they actually had the vanilla bean, and all the vanilla seeds in it. And they took a little stick and they scraped it out and you tasted it. Oh, man. Vanilla right out of the bean is so amazing. Oh, it's so good. And here's Mark the Shark.
Don't get me wrong. I love Oreos, but man, my grandmother makes the best molasses cookies.
Oh, molasses cookies. Woo! Yes. And my grandma used to make them, and she'd take that molasses out of the jar, and it was just so thick and be a big glob. And you're just waiting for it to drop down into the batter. It's like, you can just taste it now.
Y'all making me hungry this morning.
And Law Jones says the butter cookies. Yes.
Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm. And here's the Captain Billy.
The captain loves peanut butter blossom cookies. The peanut butter cookies with a Hershey kiss. I know which ones you're talking about.
Oh, those
the
are
round
so
and the Hershey
good.
kiss right in the middle. Oh, yeah.
And you know what else we make at Christmas time? We make my daughter, when she was 14, she made them for the first time ever. And they're little mice. And so she would take the chocolate. She would take a chocolate a maraschino cherry with the stem still on it, and she would dip it in the chocolate, and then she would take the chocolate kiss and dip just the bottom side of the chocolate kiss and put it next to the cherry. And then she took 2 little halves of peanuts and dipped them in the chocolate, and they were little mouse ears, and then she painted a little white nose on it with little icing. They were adorable, and you just picked them up by the maraschino cherry stem and pop them in your mouth. Oh, they're so good.
Well, I tell you what, I got to give our oldest daughter, Brandy, a good shout out on the Buckeyes she made this year. Let me tell you, Buckeyes are typically round peanut butter balls, rolled in chocolate. Well, hers came out looking like, what did we say they looked like?
Hers came out looking like,
they were so good. They were so tasty.
I forgot what we said.
I know. We looked at them and we go, oh, they look like acorns.
Acorns.
They look like acorns because they kind of went mushed down flat.
Because she didn't let the butter. The butter was warm when she put them in there, so they kind of melted a little bit. But oh man, they were amazing. Chet ate so many. Houston, I was watching. His pupils went huge, and he was red in the face. I was like, "My God, Chet, you're going to go into a diabetic coma. Don't eat any more of that."
They were fantastic. They look like acorns. I told her keep making them like this every year.
Did we say this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
Good morning, Keisha. So nice to have you with us this morning.
Happy Monday to you.
And here's Law Jones.
He has 2 favorites: peanut butter blossom and the no bake or drop cookies.
I like the no bake drop cookies too. Especially, I like the way I make them is I use the oatmeal and peanut butter with the chocolate. So it's a chocolate peanut butter no bake. Oatmeal cookie.
How about that?
Yes. And good morning, Kathy Mills.
Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning, Kathy. If you were not here for our shout out for your membership, we're going to do it again.
That's
How
right.
about that?
Just in case you're just now coming in, Kathy Mills is one of our 2 new members that came in over the weekend. We want to make sure that she got to hear us sing, thank you for the
membership.
Yeah.
Thank you for the membership.
That's right. Thank you for the membership. One more time.
Thank you for the membership.
Woo!
How about that? Thank you
for the membership.
Thank you for the membership.
She's also responsible for starting our hashtag replay
Yes,
movement.
and we
Thank you
love
for that.
hashtag replay. And here's Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla.
All right, ginger beard, facial hair beard, not bread.
Okay.
A ginger beard man.
A ginger beard
That's
man.
the Gypsy and Vanilla Grill right there.
And Law Jones says, no hair on his cookies, please.
Okay.
And Eddie Lugo is reminding us that CME is coming up after us.
That's right, Kurt
in
and
about
Marcia.
5 minutes.
They're back from their cruise as well.
Mhm.
They've been out there cruising around.
Yeah, they've been cruising too.
And Jeffrey Schmidt says, my wife's Christmas cookies are the best, made from my mom's recipe.
There you go. The
Jeffrey,
old recipes, they're so good.
If you want a second opinion, mail those to P.O. Box 8433, Sebring, Florida 33872. We'll give you a second opinion, brother.
Oh, that's so funny.
Have a good day, everyone. He's off to Planet Fitness.
Yep.
Right
yep.
on, Jeffrey.
And Eddie's like, send me some of those, Jeffrey. Yeah, I think everybody should get some.
Eddie's going to give you a third opinion about that.
Is there any other way, Robin? I don't think so. I don't think so. So, what other cookies did we want to talk about?
Oh, what other cookies?
Oh, this is not a cookie, but this is Chet spent 2 Christmases in the hospital. He was in the hospital for cancer 1 year, and then the very next year he was in the hospital for his motorcycle accident when he lost his leg. And so I was making Christmas bark for the nurses, right? And I would make it different. It would be almond bark, it'd be peppermint bark, and so I would just make them a small little thing, and I would take it to whatever nurses were, on Chet's floor. They're regular nurses, and I bring one for the day shift.
I
and
got the
bring
best
one for
care in
the
the
night
whole
shift.
hospital too, by the way.
Yeah, he did. And so the girls, I told them, I said, you can keep it for yourself. You can share it, whatever you'd like to do. Well, at first they put it in their break room and the whole thing was gone. And I said, so how'd you enjoy it? They're like, we didn't get any. I'm like, what do you mean you didn't get any? They said, no, we put them in the break room for everyone and everyone got to it before us. It's like, okay. So the next day I brought them a huge bowl of it, right? And they're like, we're not sharing this one. And then I came down the hall one day and it was Christmas Eve and I'm carrying all of this Christmas bark. Now I know now which kinds they like, who likes the peanut butter and who likes the peppermint and who likes the almond and, all this. And so I'm walking down the hall with all these different containers. All these nurses came out of it was like they came out of the woodwork. You're the lady with the bark. You're the lady with the bark.
Yeah, all my nurses go piling out of the room. I'm like, what happened? Is there a fire? Do I need to try to get up and get out of here? What's going on?
So Christmas candy and Christmas cookies, that is something that typically you give to people. And, it's really,
who doesn't like to get cookies, right?
It just makes you feel good.
Yeah.
So think of somebody that you can give Christmas candy. You don't have to make it yourself. You can buy it.
Yeah, go buy one of those blue tins of those Danish cookies, man. They're great.
Right. And think of someone that you normally wouldn't think of.
Yeah.
And give the cookies or the candy to that person.
That's a good idea.
So here's what
Bone Tire Travelers
say.
My mom made the best peanut butter cookies with the fork crisscross on them.
Yes. If you don't make the fork crisscross on a peanut butter cookie, they're just not the same.
I always wondered how they made that crisscross. It was with a fork?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
You've seen me make cookies before.
I've never really paid attention. I just ate them.
Or colored sugar on the fork as well.
Colored sugar.
And good morning, Cruz Vets. So nice to have you with us
Cruz Vets. What's going on, Mike?
Here's James.
James Cantonese says, my wife put up the Charlie Brown tree and it's standing up. I know. I watched that video this morning, James. It was a beautiful tree. I noticed your cat was admiring it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, and we've run over time because Eddie said hit the thumbs up on your way out.
That's right.
Let me get through the chat. Let's see.
We got 60 seconds.
PSV says their thumbnail is for tomorrow.
Okay. And
is that CME, the thumbnails for tomorrow? Is that what they're talking about?
Maybe.
Okay.
Ocean Ocean says, good morning to everybody. And Mike, on behalf of nurses, we love food and good ink pens. Please and thank you. Good ink pens. How about that?
One year for Halloween, I saw ink pens that look like syringes. And because our daughter works in the medical field, I gave her like 12 of them. I said, go give these out. And they loved them because it looked like, a syringe, but it's actually an ink pen. That's my alarm clock telling me it's time for work. Here we go.
Okay, Jennifer says, my grandmother always made a special batch of Hello Dolly cookies. And they were the best.
That? Oh, yes.
I make them, but they're not the same. Yeah, I know what you mean, Jennifer.
And good morning, Barry Brain. So nice to have you
Barry
with us
Brain in the house. Look at that.
Let's see who else we got down here real quick. Here's Law Jones.
Law Jones says, if you're sweet and twisted, you may be a candy cane.
You may be a candy
I may be a
cane.
candy cane. I'm sweet and I'm twisted a
How
little bit.
about that?
I'm a little bit twisted.
So everybody else was just saying good morning to everyone that came into the. Oh, here's the Bone Tire Travelers.
This nurse loves when families bring food.
Yes.
I hear you.
You know,
Yeah.
and we at CTCA, Cancer Treatment Centers of America, because we were there on Christmas, a church came along and did Christmas caroling from room to room on Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
Y'all know me, I'm crying all over the place.
Yeah.
And that was the most touching thing ever because we were in the hospital. There was nowhere we could go. We couldn't even leave our room, you know, so, and our children were in Florida, so they couldn't even come visit us because we were in Georgia. But yes, remember everybody that doesn't get to, that has to work on the holidays.
Yes, some people are working those holidays. Yep.
Yes. And so Robin's alarm clock has gone off. So we're going to try to put some things up this week. I'm not sure exactly what we're putting up and what day we're putting it up. So bear with us because we're so excited to be packing. I really want to go.
We have so much more to talk about today, but we'll have to do it tomorrow.
That's right. So once again, thank you to all of our members and thank you for the super chat this morning. That was fabulous. I wonder if I can put it back up.
Yes, put it up there again before we go.
Yes, I am. Let me
Ocean. There it is. Thanks again, Ocean to Ocean.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for our new members. Thank you for our new subscribers.
Thank you to our moderators.
Thank you for everybody listening.
Thank you to our new subscribers, our viewers. Woo! We love all of you. And until tomorrow, we'll see you around the channel.
See you around the channel.
Mwah.